Alright, back on the Mule today. Finally got some parts in. There's our old alternator. It's really just 2 bolts that hold this thing onto the bike itself. One on this bracket up here, and the other one's hard to show you, but it's down there under the alternator against the block. And then you've got this nut that holds on your power wire, and there's a clip here for signal, I guess, but it just unclips pretty easily. Oops, them just fell. So that's unclipped. I'll have to do that. It's a 10 millimeter. I think that's a 14 on top, and I think it's a 13 on bottom. I can show you on this other one the mounting setup on it a little better probably. So it sits like this, and that's where your bottom one goes in, and it's got just a threaded insert on the back there. This one's so smooth, and I guess when I get that other one out, I'll set them side by side so you can see how bad the old one looks versus this one. There's just stuff caked all inside of it, and I did a best job I could of getting it out, but the bearings were rough. It made a lot of noise when I first put it on, so it needed to go. So I don't think I can film really anything in there, so I'm gonna take it out, and then I'll bring it back, set them side by side, kind of explain or show you how bad the old one looks and how smooth the new one is, and then put it back in, and I should be able to put the bed back on and finish up everything in here. So I'll bring you back when I get the old one out. Alright, so got it out. Really easy. I don't know if you can hear this. I feel like you can. It's so rough. I mean, the bearings are toast. That one, how quiet it is. So, I mean, look at it and see that it's just caked full of stuff. It's a time bomb, so smartest thing to do is pull it. And that's what we're doing. And we got this one. It looks a little different on the top here. I was thinking about trying to replace that cover there and put this one on, but I don't think it's going to matter. And everything looks good to me, so these are both on bottom. They're both 13s, the bottom and top. I said 12 and 13, but they're both 13s. Another really important thing to do is disconnect your battery when you start on this, because it's a hot wire on the alternator, so if it arcs out or anything, it could be a nice light show and could give you some other problems somewhere. So disconnect your battery before you start. I'm going to slap this one back in and probably bring you back after I get it in and tight and fire it up and let you see it run. After that, I gotta put a couple more snorkel pieces on and put the bed back on, and this job will be done. So I'll bring you back when I get the alternator on and ready to start it up. Alright, got it in. It's all in, plumbed, everything. Battery's back connected. So we're gonna start it up. Listen to it, make sure everything looks good. Let's have the key in the right way. Neutral, pump running. No, we're not in neutral. Now we're in neutral. Alright. Now running. Good. Quiet. It's good. Got a little clutch noise. We're good. So, some final takeaways from this is, if you're doing this yourself, man, I would probably pull the bed, just because it's 2 pins and then that strut, just to get in here to easy, and pull this fender cover to see it's tight in there to work with it, and you want to pull these snorkel pieces here just so you can work in there easy. It's not a bad job. I already had all this stuff off because I just replaced this engine in this one, so that would make it a lot easier to do it, just pulling stuff off and putting it back on. I already had this stuff off and noticed the alternator was bad, so before reassembling, it just made more sense to do this. So now I'm put this bed back on, and this thing still, I mean, I washed it like 2 times, but it's still dirty. So probably wash it again with all of it put back together, and then start using it some. need to do some break-in driving and things like that. A couple of pieces of plastic I need to order that I don't have. This piece here, it's gone. And then there's a little cover for where your oil filter's at in there that's gone that I'll need to replace. But other than that, she's pretty much ready to roll. So I'll put this together. I may snap a picture for a thumbnail when I get it all back together. Maybe wash it too. So anyway, I'll bring you back then. Alright, got it all put back together and washed up. I don't expect it to dry as clean as it looks while it's wet, but it looks decent. I mean, it's a 2020, so it ain't been a long time to be abused, but it's definitely had a rough life. I know the previous owner, and he uses his equipment, so it's been used. But I mean, it's got a new heart, a new alternator. It's got a bit of a squeal to it, but it comes and goes, so I don't know if it's just trying to break itself in or what, but it's gone right now. I ripped it around a little bit and it kind of went away, but she's all back together. And aside from just a few plastic pieces, I think it's ready to be used. So that's what I plan to do. Thanks for watching.